Ugh. Morning, Avalon. As you know, it's Thursday. I don't stream Thursdays. It's solely for a Foxy lady that we're about to pull, and yes, we are going to pull her. And really, we are going to pull her. We're gonna have to possibly give our wallet and possibly rent money. But without further ado, as you can tell by the title, this is solely gonna be role-based and not any story or anything, so I'll just get right into it. I wouldn't say rules, but I guess I can talk about what we're gonna do for this. So we will keep doing basic roles, waiting to see Koyanskaya, and once we get her, that's when we'll kind of pick up the pace and go, okay, let's get on with it, because I'm sure we're gonna be here for, if I had to guess, like, depending on how good rolls go, probably like an hour, maybe 2 hours. I'm sure none of you want to see that, because I would be in agony, and you guys would be in agony, but then again, I guess you can't skip ahead, but I don't want to torture myself, hoping to get our Foxy lady. So we will go with normal rolls, and then once we get her, we'll go for MP4, because I do have a policy that's mainly my own policy when it comes to AoE Noble Phantasm Servants. MP4 is where I have to get it. As far as single target, it's 2. And part of the reason is because at single targets they already have high enough damage, and then getting them at MP2 is obviously like a drastic boost in the damage. As far as like AoEs, they do less damage compared to the single target, so you have to kind of go for the higher. So we will be getting Koyanskaya of Light to MP4. Is there anything else I want to... when we do roller, I will... Well, I mean, I guess we can both watch it, we'll react. I will do a gameplay demonstration, and while we're doing rolls, I will most likely go over her skills and what she's good at, and is she good at by herself or just whatever, because I still haven't, well, I did do the trial and her skill, I did see her skills in Noble Phantasm, but I didn't thoroughly read it, but it seems pretty good. So we'll go over that during rolls if things start to kind of get repetitive. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, right. If things get dire, I still need to do 3 rank up quests. I might have to go and do those, because those are free 6 Saint Quartz, but not only that, we will reach our mission that gives us an additional 10 Saint Quartz, so we might have to do that. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but who knows. She just might take our entire house. But yeah, with that, we'll start off with a one-time summon I have not used yet. If you don't know, the one-time summon is specifically for this banner. I don't know if you'll see it in future banners, but for this you'll get a daily that's basically just 1 Saint Quartz when it's normally 3 Saint Quartz. Quartz? Is that what I'm saying? Saint Quartz? Billy. Well, that was that. So we got 30 one-time summons, so let's just get right into it. But then again, technically it is an additional 3 since we're gonna get the double. Another servant. Rider. Boudica. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't even have my... Ugh. I am so sorry. Here. Okay, we're... I'm so sorry, we're good to go. You didn't see anything. We got Boudica, Billy the Kid, and then whatever this is, Craft Essence, Ocean of Youth. Alright, we're 2 summons in. And yes, we're using summoning tickets if you didn't see. Another servant. Nothing. Excuse me, sorry about that. Off special? I haven't gotten this yet from the... Was it the Red Point summon? We can check this out really quick. Increased arts card effectiveness by 3% and HP recovery. I need to. When it comes to like the percents and like damage percent and HP recovery percent, and I'm sure there's others, I need to do some research on that because I'm not sure how drastic of a improvement that is. Like looking at HP recovery amount by 5%, I would assume it would be a lot, but I don't believe it. I think it gives like an additional 300 recovery, which isn't too great, but I guess positive to look at is the arts card buff. And then the possibility of further enhancing it. It'll probably go up to possibly like 10% arts card buff. Archer. David. Noah's Ark. God's tongue. Forgive me, I'm just trying to think if I'm forgetting any rules I want to kind of establish. I'm pretty sure I got through all of them. I'll answer. Dear Mood. The beauty mark guy. Lubu. I think this is our 9th pull, and then we'll get the 2 times summon the other servant. Rishi Wakamaru. Alright, 2 times summon. If I'm being honest, when it comes to single rolls, I don't have too much of high hopes for getting an SSR, really. Because the chances are just so... Game froze for a second, that was scary. The chances are so low. God was striking down my mouse. We got 22 more summon tickets. Although we're probably only going in 10s, because there's no point in getting the extra. And I want to save up another golf special. By yours truly. This is me running on minimal information, but as far as if you should roll for Koyanskaya, I guess I can give a little information. While I'm not too focused, Assassin's Spook, not focused, while I don't have much information, I know for a fact from community members and just people saying in general that Buster is the new arts and or it's comparable to the point where it's meta, is because of Koyanskaya. The advice I can give is there's 2 ways I see about going this. 1, pull her because she's your wife, simple as that. 2, well actually sorry, 3 things. So waifu, the second, how do I want to go about saying this? If you know you have a lot of Buster servants, she can help out a lot when it comes to Buster looping. and or just damage in general, because I would need to look while we're doing the rules, but I saw that there was a crit buff on Buster itself that she gives, and if it's what I think it is, like Merlin's hero creation buff, that is like major, very good. Shinji. The third thing is if you do not have Caster Altria and you maybe want to lean towards something like that, Lancer. Okay, we haven't even gone Kindness yet. That's nice. It's either a rank up or an interlude, but
神明会議室神霊だランサーってやつらしいよろしくなあなんだよてめえか
yeah.
なんだよやっぱり俺が必要か仕
I
方
was
ね
waiting for someone else.
付き合ってやるよ
Good to have you around anyways. You're pretty cool. Kindness is okay. She's... I don't want to say unique. Monster strength 2 turns, that's not too great. It depends on the percent. But she's an okay unit. And then, well, I mean, speaking of Buster looping, of course you can use your as Buster looping, especially increase MP strength 3 turns. And just start looping on that, adding the damage. She's nice. She's okay. Where was I? If you don't have Altria Caster, and you're looking for something like that, whether that's her or another support servant that supports looping, Ventos, another 2-time summon, Koyanskaya is basically that substitute, but for busters. So I would look at it that way, or in those 3 ways. Waifu, you must roll for her. 2, if you know you have a lot of busters, she can help drastically, a lot. And then the third is if you need something that's looping, as far as like an Altria caster, except it's Buster, not Arts. That helps a lot. And then another thing, after this banner, I don't know. I would assume this other banner comes up, but there is another servant that does support in the Buster area. But I don't know any information as to what specifically their skills do. If it's like Koyanskaya's, or if it's like all on its own. Like, I can't really say much because I legitimately don't know like the skill that it does, if it's a MP gain, damage buff, or whatever. So that is another thing to keep in mind. That right after this banner, I think there's another one, and it's another servant that's identical to Koyanskaya as far as supporting Buster units. So if you're iffy on rolling for Koyanskaya, then I'd say possibly wait for the next servant. Gilgamesh child. Speaking of Gilgamesh, if you haven't seen my Twitter post, which I don't know why you haven't seen it, follow me on Twitter at JuliusFae_, JuliusFae_. The anime and or the manga Fate/Strange Fake is more than worth it. Watch it. It's great. Of course, if you want to know my reasonings for why not to watch it and or to watch it, go to my Twitter. I've pretty much explained why you should and or shouldn't. And as far as like the reasons why you shouldn't, don't let that scare you. It's more or less like, should you wait to watch it? But as far as like, oh, should you watch it? Yeah, most definitely watch it. whether that's now or at a later date, when the actual anime comes out and the season starts. It's a wonderful show. Especially a 1 hour episode is wonderful. And Gilgamesh is, well, he's Gilgamesh. He's calling everyone Zashu. Even his own master, it's wonderful. Rider. This is our last of the summon tickets. So basically, we got a bunch of Shinjis, we got a golf special, we got kindness. Last time, Lancer, nothing. Hector. We got a kindness, a golf special, and Shinji, and then a bento. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, we're just gonna hold on to the rest of the summon tickets. There's no point. I don't want to use any more. So with that, we are finally getting into the 11 times summon. Fingers crossed. Our Foxy babe comes home. Or knocks on our door, I should say. Lancer. Kuchulain prototype. I'm surprised it doesn't say proto right there. Unless if you look at the details and it shows it. Unlimited Blade Works Reality Marble. Primeval Curse. Primeval Curse. Primeval Curse. Another Shinji. This is like our third, I believe. Let's get comfortable. Gemstone shots. I haven't gotten this yet. I don't believe. Yep, I haven't. Need to check that out. So new CE. Archer. Ragnarok. Actually, I guess I should get set up. Servant. After this 10 times summon, or, well, I should say 11 times summon, I'll go over Koyanskaya's skills. Brought to you by fategrandorder.fandom.com. If you want to know. Another Gilgamesh. Okay. And then check our new seed. Increase Buster card effectiveness by 8% and begin battle with MP charge at 30%. Pretty basic. So basically if you max this out and get the rest of the 4 other gemstone shots, you'll get a 10% Buster card effectiveness, and I'm assuming begin battle with MP charged at 50% instead. It's okay. I mean, it's basic. It's generic. It's okay. Start our next one. So, I know I already gave my, well, yeah, I already gave my 3 reasons as to why to roll for Koyanskaya, but I guess we should give a more in-depth, It's you. Come out. Open the door. It's not you. Oh my god. Carmilla. Oh. Throw me in your coffin. Kill me, please. Just push me in there. And Hassan, just fill it with poison. Make sure I'm dead. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I know we're about to talk about why you should roll for Koyanskaya and or her abilities and what she can do, but I was just thinking. I feel so bad. I'm just thinking back in time when I rolled for new CE. I haven't gone, I believe. No, I already have it. Never mind. I'm just thinking back in time when Minamoto no Raiko, the Berserker, came out. I believe it was like 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. The banner she was on, I believe, another Shinji. I believe the banner she was on was with it was Raiko and I believe Ibaraki Doji, right? The Berserker Oni. And I just gotta say, for anyone that has to and or is rolling for their husband or wife, and there happens to be a 4-star on there that's the same class, it truly must be, like, just awful knowing that every time you, like, let's say it's a Lancer, every time you roll for a Lancer, there's a possibility of it being that 4-star. Like, that is so awful. I remember I was pulling for Raiko and she took everything. I just kept pulling more and more Ibarakis. It was terrible. So I guess we got Carmilla. And then an additional 2 more Shinjis. Okay, back on topic. So we're gonna do an in-depth analysis of Koyanskaya, what she does, what her abilities are, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then if you should roll, even though I already gave like 3 reasons as to if you should or not. I guess the first thing we can look at is her class. It is Assassin. Now, I'm trying to remember what I was thinking when I was at work, stuck in shelves. When it comes to Assassins, of course, you immediately think, okay, so their alter egos are strong against them, casters are strong against them, and of course berserkers in general are. But honestly, Assassin isn't too bad if you really think about it. Casters, from what I've heard, there isn't that many caster servants that have been gang announced. Like, they're starting to dwindle to the point where it's like the opposite effect of like getting more and more sabers. So as far as assassins go, that's a positive. As far as alter egos go and them being strong against assassins still deal basic neutral damage to alter egos. So it isn't like they're resisting. So that's a really nice positive to have. So as far as being an assassin, this is probably the best versus like a rider or a caster. This is actually pretty decent. I think if it was alter ego, I think it would be, it would hurt a little bit, especially since she herself can actually put these buffs on herself and deal damage. So if she was alter ego, it would have been a problem. Lancer. Another kindness. We'll take it. We'll take it. Always welcome in our home. Berserker? Nothing. So we gone over the class. I guess we can look at the traits, what she is. She is an animal. She is demonic. And she is a demonic... Oh. Sorry, this is like in order. Okay, so some things to kind of keep in mind versus, like... Well, when I think about it, you normally don't have to think too much when it comes to actually fighting the servant. So like if we were, it would be a good example. We can use Tawaro Tota. I don't know if he'll show it, but yeah. So we can use his Noble Phantasm, for example. Apply special attack demonic to yourself for 3 turns. This obviously will deal some pretty massive damage because, well, obviously I just said Koyanskaya has one of those traits. She's demonic, but not only is she demonic, she is a demonic beast. So normally, like if we were fighting against Tawaro Tota, you shouldn't have to worry about servants in general when you're fighting against them because they normally won't have these buffs. And what I mean by that is like skills, not the Noble Phantasm, but the skills themselves. They don't normally activate. A better example I could use is Raiko, because she does have a, I think it's like servants having to do with like being demonic and or ground-based or earth-based, I believe, something like that. That she does special damage to. That's one of the skills. And when you're fighting against an enemy NPC like Raiko, I don't believe she actually activates that specific buff. Like she doesn't actually get that special attack for that thing. So as far as like fighting against it, you shouldn't have to worry about it, but it's more or less like you should keep in the back of your mind. Because looking at Koyanskaya, she has a lot of traits that could be her weakness. There's... I would say there could be a positive, but I'm not... it's like iffies. Like, it's like if. I guess I should name out the rest of the traits. So she is demonic. She is a servant, obviously. She is divine. So, you know, there's a lot of servants having to do with divinity. She is humanoid. Riding. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. That's interesting. I'm reading. 7 Knights servant. That I can't tell you. That's interesting. There's a 7 Knights servant written down as a trait for her, and I have no idea what that means. I can't tell you much on it. And then there is a trait where I guess she is weak to Enuma Elish, who is by Gilgamesh. So there's that, I guess. So the main things to look at is she is humanoid, she is divine, and she is demonic. Those are the 3 like main points to keep in mind if you're ever fighting against her or using her. Moving along, we can get into the skills. Another reading holiday. So skill 1. Innovator Bunny A. Charges 1 ally's MP gauge. And that charge, and of course, when we go over the skills, we will be talking about like them at max. We're not going to talk about skill 1 or level 1, I guess. Still nothing. I never actually read this reading holiday. Increase C-star gather rate by 300%. And arts card effectiveness by 8% for yourself. I said this before with the HP recovery. When it comes to the percents, like the increased C-star gather rate by 300%, just looking at it, that sounds extremely good and a lot, but I'm not sure it's as much as I'm thinking, because I've seen 500% before. So that is something you and me need to look into, because I'm not entirely sure how strong that is. But I do know that, I mean, it is obviously a buff in some area. And then the arts card effectiveness by 8%. If you get this to max, I'm sure it's going to go up by 10%. I'm not sure if it could possibly go to 15, but 10% is a guaranteed. And Yeah, another golf special. We're gonna max that out. Okay, forgive me. Back to skill 1. I'm getting nervous. We haven't pulled our Fox. Ugh. Okay. Skill 1, Innovator Bunny A. We will be talking about the max skill, of course, like I just said. We aren't going to be talking about 1, because why would you even have it at 1? So charges 1 ally's MP gauge. And that is 50%. So basically, a Scotty basic MP buff. Except, there are additional add-ons to this. One being a positive and one being a negative. Although the negative is extremely, like, not that bad. It really isn't that bad. So the add-on charges 1 ally's MP gauge by 50% and reduces their skill cooldown by 2, which is pretty major. If you watched my streams, we have been using that one, it's like a clock tower assistant type of mystic clothing that we're using that reduces the skill cooldown by 2. So if we use Koyanskaya and or another Koyanskaya, which is from a friend, we could do a 6 cooldown, or turn cooldown, or sorry, not turn, skill cooldown, and just completely repeat the process. But then again, I'm just now thinking about it. I'm not even... Oh, you can't. Okay. Lasangle and or Fake Grand Order is smarter than me. And or they thought of this. For a second, I was thinking, wait a minute. What if you could have 2 Koyanskayas and that Mystic clothing to do a 6-turn cooldown on the skill itself? And by skill itself, I mean the Koyanskaya. And just repeat that process and turn it into a 8-turn cooldown and just get 100% MP gain. But seeing as it's a 8 cooldown, obviously we can't do that. So they already thought ahead. Nothing except Emiya. We already have a corrupted Emiya with scars. That's interesting. Different sword and opposite armband. Nothing worth mentioning, really. Yeah. I guess we could mention that I'm getting more stressed as I read this skill. So, we talked about the MP gauge buff, which is 50%, which is very good. It reduces their skill cooldown by 2, very, very good. The downside is deals 1000 damage without killing the party and or whoever you're giving the buff to. So, they will lose 1000 HP, which is very, very minor. But the positive to this is it won't kill them. So if you're ever, if you ever have a servant that has guts and they obviously die and they trigger the guts and they're at like 1 HP, it's not gonna kill. Another golf special. Yeah, we're gonna max this out pretty easily. That's the first skill. So honestly, we're off to a wonderful start. Second skill. Aptitude for slaughter. Man. Aptitude for slaughter, parentheses, man. And there is a lot on the screen, a lot of percents. Just rereading over this really quick. And or glancing at my screen, hopefully there's another kindness, possibly. No, Valkyrie. We already have Valkyrie though. My opinion on Valkyrie, she's okay. That's it. We're just dropping it there. She's okay. She's just basic 4-star. Assassin. Nothing. Sorry. Second skill. Aptitude for Slaughter, Man A. Increases one ally's damage against human enemies for 3 turns. And that special attack damage against humans is 50%. So if you're kind of wondering how good is 50%, if you know Merlin's 3rd skill, Hero Creation, that gives the Buster crit damage, that is the same as this, and it has that same percent, which is 50. So that is a pretty big buff as far as special damage against specifically humans. And this is for 3 turns. Anything? We got another, I was gonna say a joke, God's Tongue, but whatever. And then a Valkyrie. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna burn her. I need those rare prisms for our, what is it, like a 5-star foe or something like that. Knight's Dignity. So we get the 50% special damage against humans for 3 turns, and right underneath that, to add on to that, increases their damage against enemies with Man attribute for 3 turns. So just in case, I'll kind of look a little more into this as far as what Man is. Okay. Okay, so when I saw Man attribute, I was immediately thinking like maybe servants that have to do with being ground-based, like humans, but no. It's any servant that identifies as being a man, or previously as a man. And to use examples, that would be, well, that'd be a Stolfo, that'd be Duke of the Flame, that is not a servant. It'd be Da Vinci, obviously she's a girl, but people, or wait. Oh no, sorry, I was thinking of painting. So Da Vinci is originally a guy, but obviously at Chaldea she's a girl, so she would be considered for that Man attribute. And just any other guy. So that's a 50% damage against humans, and an extra 50 against man. People who identify as a man. And then, let's see. I'm just glancing at the screen. Lancer. Nothing. Grants them. Okay. So, you get those 2 buffs, and immediately right after, grants them on attack activate buff for 3 turns. And that buff, so. Okay, it goes more in depth. So, grants them on attack activate buff for 3 turns, which you can ignore that part. It's this part that you want to listen to in parentheses. Charges their MP gauge when normal, quote, normal attacking with Buster cards. And that MP gauge increase is by a 10%. So, immediately when I think of this, obviously you think of Berserkers and them having to do with Buster command cards and or any other servants relating to that. In my mind, me being a BB holder servant, SSR, any and all BBs, Faceless Moon is the way to go, if you know what I'm talking about. And that is locking the command cards so that is Buster only. And you can just start looping with BB. If you know, you know. I'm not going to go into detail. But basically, if you have a servant and or a Buster, or I mean not a Buster, a Berserker servant, there's nothing in this. Except for the Duke of Flames. But if you have a servant that has to do with Buster cards and or a Berserker, this helps extremely a lot as far as getting their MP up. Because obviously you don't get that much MP and or any MP at all when you're using a Buster card. So this helps a lot. And of course, at the very end, an additional add-on that further adds to the damage buff of the human damage and the man damage. and that is crit. And by crit, what do you need in order to get those crits? Critical stars. You gain critical stars upon immediate activation of the skill. And how many is that? That's 20. A hard 20. So right off the bat, honestly, it could have been 10 and been okay, but they went and upped the ante and doubled it to 20. So that's wonderful. Servant. Assassin. Nothing. We still haven't even gone there. We haven't gone there. No servant. Another golf special. Maybe all these sandwiches will attract her. I don't know. Servant. Berserker. Nothing. So it is a 12 C-star gain, so that's pretty good. So first skill, you get immediate MP gain. Second skill, it's more or less you kind of like grinding on the NPC and just generating damage while at the same time gaining MP to get that Noble Phantasm off. And not only that, it's provided with ult. Open the door. Just smash open the door. It's not. Oh. This is 2 SR assassins that aren't even on raid up. Like, these people aren't even on raid up. Like, this dude just smashed through my door with his fists. I was expecting like an explosion or like a sniper rifle bullet from Koyanskaya. This is looking pretty bad. But then again, I guess there is hope. We do have the rank up quest that we can get an additional 6 Saint Quartz plus another 10 Saint Quartz, and then we have our fragments. So we're doing okay. Yeah, let's look at the positives. We're doing okay. Sorry, before I was explaining the second skill and or basically wrapping up the golf special until that one assassin broke down my door with his fists. Rider. The second skill is pretty good. It's basically the damage buffs and or gain the MP. It's like an all-in-one package, to be honest. You got 2 damage buffs, whether that has to do with humans and or the man attribute, which is very good. Then you get the MP gain off the busters. Not only that, to go with the buster, you have the crit stars to get that critical damage off. So that's wonderful. It's like an all-in-one package. It truly is an aptitude for slaughter. Finally, third skill, NFF special. And just a little side note, if you don't know what NFF is, it's basically Koyanskaya's service. Because I believe she's a secretary, and or she's basically a business lady that does NFF services, that is. Servant, Saber, nothing. Just kills. Praising the Lord. The Lord being Jean. Innocent maiden. So, third skill, NFF special, A. Increases one ally's buster performance for 3 turns. Pretty basic, except for the fact that it's a hard 50% buster increase, which is phenomenal. Although it is only for one ally, but then again, I mean, you don't have to worry about it that much. Increases one ally's buster performance for 3 turns. 50%. Wonderful. It's literally Merlin's third skill, Hero Creation, even though we already mentioned it. This is like an added on buff, except it's in a different skill. It's in 2 skills, basically. Increases their critical damage of buster cards for 3 turns by 50%. So, earlier when I was talking about, I believe... Wait, forgive me, what was I talking about? Okay, oh, forgive me, my bad. In skill 2, the strength up, the 50% strength up for special attack damage against human and man attribute. I was contributing that. If you didn't know what that damage is like and or you don't know what to base it on, they are both 50%. And I was using Merlin as an example because his hero creation gives a 50% damage buff to critical. And I could be wrong, but I believe Buster effectiveness in general. And as I was saying that, when we get to the third skill, NFF special is literally Merlin's hero creation skill. It is the exact same, except there is an added buff upon it. So you get the 50% Buster effectiveness, then you get the 50% Buster crit damage, and these are both for 3 turns. It's almost the exact same as Merlin's hero creation, except better. And why is that better? Because while they are both the same damage, they both provide the same damage, Merlin's crit damage is only for 1 turn, and Koyanskaya's is for another 3 turns, which is the same as the Buster performance. So both of these skills are 3 turns, while Merlin's is only a 1 turn crit damage. But it goes even further than that. I would say it's something small, but it further just improves the chances of getting a crit on that specific servant. The last add-on to this skill is the Buster absorption rate, and or increases their critical star absorption of Buster cards for 3 turns, further focusing on Buster itself. And this is by, and I said this already, as far as the percents, I need to do my research, and I advise you guys to do your research too. I don't know what this I would assume it's good, it's a big number, but it increases Buster cards C-Star gather rate by 5,000%. And if you saw earlier, and or we could possibly use one of these CEs as an example, maybe not. I'm not seeing any. Oh, no, this one. Increase your C-Star gather rate by 200%. Versus this one, that's 5,000%. I'm just thinking, like, what's the difference between these two? They are literally doing the same thing, except this CE is focusing on general, and Koyanskaya is focusing on Buster. I'm curious as to how big of a difference this is, because 200% compared to 5,000 is like an enormous margin. So I would say, like, it's a guarantee that all the critical stars are gonna go to Buster, like guaranteed, and only Buster. But yeah, so like, she's full on pushing you into the direction of Buster unit, a singular Buster unit. And this isn't like apply buffs to the party. No, this is solely for one servant that you need to focus on. And what's wonderful about this servant is that there is no point where it says except for itself. It talks about, do another 11 times as I'm talking. It talks about, I don't know where I'm getting with this. Sorry. At no point where it says except itself. So the point I'm getting at is you can provide all of these buffs on Koyanskaya herself. So she can output all this damage by herself if you don't have a Buster servant. She isn't like a full-on, like, oh, don't give Merlin any damage buffs, he's the supporter. Like, no, she is the supporter, and she can give a good whoop ass. Excuse my French, but she can whoop your ass. Lancer, kindness, another kindness, give it. Another... God, we're getting like the same servants. 2 kindnesses and 2 Valkyries. And another reading holiday. As I was saying, what was I saying? I'm already forgetting. Divine Banquet. You can focus solely on herself. She isn't just like... She is a supporter, but she can herself put out major damage from her own abilities and or adding on to other servants that can provide it to her. So she is a... Like, looking at all this so far, we haven't even gone into her Noble Phantasm. I know it deals damage, but I don't know what the ability itself does. She is a wonderful servant to have. Whether you want to use her solely as a support unit, or you just want to use her by herself, being provided all these buffs as the main target. So that's pretty much all the skills, and if I had to give it a rating as to altogether, I mean, A+, honestly. I see why she's Buster meta, and or she's being compared to Ultra Caster. My only question then is, I wonder what the next servant is going to be like, because they've said that the next servant is a supporter of Buster. But like I said, I don't know what avenue that will take. Whether that's damage or just MP gain, or, you know, obviously it's got something to do with Buster, but I don't know what route that would take. Because she is wonderful. She is a wonderful servant to have. And another thing to keep in mind is that even if you don't get our Foxy Lady, friends and or strangers will have her. So you can always bring her to your party. Not always, depending on like if maybe the story locks it so you can't use her as a support or something like that. But you can always have friends that can provide you Koyanskaya. And hey, if we get her, if she comes knocking at our door, we're putting her on that support list. You can use ours, of course. You can use King Julius's Koyanskaya if we get her, which I hope to God we get her. But yeah, as far as like all 3 skills, if I were to give it a rating, it'd be a hard A+. This is very, very good as far as supporting other people and or using herself as the catalyst for that damage output. She is wonderful. And then before we get into the Noble Phantasms, I guess I can quickly get into her passive skills, which normally you would ignore because there isn't usually that anything good except for a golf special once again. We're going to use all these golf special sandwiches for Koyanskaya, hopefully to bait her in. But yeah, we'll go over, there's a lot of passive skills she has, and normally, like for example, if I were to throw one out, increases own quick performance by 8%, increases own critical damage by 12%, just things that are pretty good, but I mean, you shouldn't pay too much attention. The only ones you should really pay attention to are the ones that like either prevent you from doing something and or receiving something. And to use an example is if she has it. Sorry, 1 second. I guess we could use mental debuffs as an example. She has increases own critical damage by 6%, ignoring that. Increases own instant kill resistance by 6%. So instant kill resistance basically being if a servant uses a Noble Phantasm that has a high chance of inflicting death, it would go against that, and or a skill that they have, it basically reduces the chances of death happening. And then increases own mental debuff resistance by 6%, which is small, but any is pretty big. And there are certain servants that are just completely immune to a specific debuff, and those are the ones that you should really keep in mind and or pay attention to. And then as far as the rest, Shapeshift increases own arts performance by 10%, and increases own critical star generation rate by 10%. Pretty okay. Goddess Metamorphosis, parentheses, guns, increases own MP damage by 20%. 20% being a very big whopping number, close to 100. Well, I mean, I guess not close, but somewhere there. Last but not least, Noble Phantasm. And I will be saying the name of it. I don't know if you guys care for spoilers when it comes to names, especially Noble Phantasm, but here we go. Just read this first. If I'm being entirely honest, I don't know which one is the right name, because there's two names, and I don't know if one is JP and the other is the correct one, but I will say both of them. What we got? Saber? Nothing. So the first one is Tula 7 Drive. I would assume that's the JP one, maybe? I'm not sure. Rider? Nothing. The second one is Spiritual Garment of Profound Brilliance. Type 79 Misfortune Fulfiller Grand Shrine. With how many English words that were in that, I would assume that's her Noble Phantasm, or the one that EN has. But hey, it's okay. It's not bad. I'm curious as to what that looks like. So her Noble Phantasm is a buster. And she does indeed do damage. So, before the damage happens, what activates first? It increases own attack by 20% for 1 turn. Activates first. Then it deals damage. And upon further inspection, no, this is not overcharged. This is just a own buff that she adds onto herself for that 1 turn. So this is basically kind of like a, oh, you use the Noble Phantasm first, she gets the 20% damage buff, and immediately right after that, and that same turn, you use her command cards, her normal attacks and whatnot. So that's basically a 20% buff in general. We still have nothing and we're at 120. Moving along. So she increases her own attack by 20%, which activates first for 1 turn only. No assassin. Then deals damage to all enemies. And to add on, reduces their MP gauge by 1. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Nothing to really... I mean, it's basic. It's pretty good. Reducing the MP gauge is nice. And then the own attack buff. While she is a loopable kind of servant, it would have been nice to have a 3 turn, but given how good she is, it's understandable if it's 1 turn. So, it's pretty good so far. The overcharge effect, the additional effect that she has. And we're going to use the first one. So, after she's done using the Noble Phantasm, she does charge the party's MP gauge by 10%. And that's including her. So, that, I mean, it's good. You get you get 10% back after using her Noble Phantasm. Now, the overcharge effects, I will kind of go over this quickly. If you get her MP to 200%, it's 15% MP refunded. If you get it to 300%, it's 20%. 400% is 25%. maxed out at 500% MP charge, which is, if you get her to MP5, which would be 300%, is a 30% refund of NP. So, it's okay. Or, I mean, yeah, it's okay. We got her. We got her. We got her. Okay. I mean, we got all these golf specials for you. We got these sandwiches. That's smart.
人類の皆様のあらゆるニーズにお応えする NFF サービス
We know why you're here.
タマモビッチコヤンスカヤ光ここに参上いたしました。なんで来た？相入れない敵同士のはず？それはまさしく
Business is business.
私もそこは永遠に忘れませんが、今回は少しだけ予定の前倒し。未来からやってきた万能美人秘書型バニーということで、毒を持って毒を制す、そういうのお好きでしょ？
Get in here. Yeah, you're welcome. You get in here. Welcome home. We got her with 90 Saquarts left. We just the good news is we got her. We got her. The agonizing news, which could be agonizing, but maybe we might get lucky. We need 3 more of her. We need 3 more foxtails. We need Naruto. His 9-tailed fox. But no. Wonderful. I'm happy that we got her and we didn't have to do our rank up. But then again, we still might need to do it if we run out and don't get the other 3. I will say this now, so we've already gotten her. Obviously, all the golf specials, all those sandwiches basically brought her in. We will be basically turning up we'll be shifting gears. We're in I'd say 2nd gear. We're gonna turn it to 6th gear. So we will be skipping around instead of just waiting, because we're gonna be here a century and I'm gonna be in agony just waiting to see if we get 3 more foxtails. So yeah, we will be skipping now. I guess I could finish up really quick with her Noble Phantasm. The 10% MP gain after using her Noble Phantasm is good. Her Noble Phantasm in general it's good. It's basic. I mean, it's me just hesitating to say it is obviously kind of making it sound bad, and I don't mean that. I don't want to say it's great, but I know it's not bad. It's good. It's just flat out good. Just not great, it's good. It goes well with just everything. It's understandable why that 20% attack damage buff is only 1 turn. If that was 3 turns, she would be the sole proprietor in looping. The last thing I guess we could talk about before we wrap everything up is her, and I will say this is spoilers because I know myself I would rather wait to hear from other people, but I will say this, we will talk about her Bond 10 craft essence. So just spoilers, I'm just gonna say that right now. If you care about that, tune out for I think a minute. So with that, the Bond 10 craft essence that you get from her is Ambition of Koyanskaya, East Coast Edition. When equipped on Koyanskaya of Light, increases party's damage against targets with human trait by 15% and man attribute by 15% while she is on field. That's great. That's good. Of course, that's if you can land the human trait and man trait. That is very good. That's brilliant. It isn't like your normal, increase cluster performance by 10% for entire party or anything like that. The 15% to man and human is wonderful. And if you manage to group those together and you're fighting against something that is human and is a man, that's a 30% damage buff, along with her skills that provide even further damage buff, which is a total 100%. Adding to that 30 is 130%. So that's wonderful. That's a very good CE to bond to if you ever get her there, or if you want to decide to get her there. Something I just really quick want to look over just to make sure. Okay, there's nothing I missed. I thought there was something. I remember reading something. But no, her Bond C is very good. So yeah, obviously spoilers are done. You don't have to worry now. If you're back. I don't even think it's been a minute. Maybe right now. I don't know. Now, the very last thing I will say overall, as far as Koyanskaya goes as a servant, whether to roll for her or not, kind of hinting back at what I said earlier with the 3 things, I can say 2 things and maybe a 3rd thing. The first thing is, if she is your waifu, you should have 0 regrets pulling for her. She is amazing. She is wonderful. She is a great servant, a buster servant to be precise to have. But not only that, a wife. The second thing, the first thing kind of covers the second thing. The second thing, should you roll for her, yeah, she's very good by herself and or supporting other buster servants. She is wonderful to have and very powerful, especially if you use a friend's Koyanskaya. Now, of course, I want to focus on this buster-wise. She is very good. If you want to just use her just to use her, for the charges MP gauge and the reduced cooldown, that's fine also, but she is buster lenient and she will give that damage. So try not to mix Ultra Caster with her, because obviously arts and buster, you're going to start getting mixed up unless you have a strat to kind of like go into each other, but I don't know. So should you roll for Koyanskaya? A hard whopping yes. She is, like, just reading her skills, this is like, what would be an example? I guess I could say it. She is literally a golf special. A golf special. A sandwich that has the bun, the sauce, the tomatoes, lettuce, the meat. It has everything. It's wonderful. But not only does it have everything, it helps lose weight. There is no drawbacks. It's wonderful. The only drawback is that if you don't like burgers, it's a burger. It focuses on burgers. Burgers being buster. I'll leave it at that. She is a wonderful servant to roll for, so yes, I'd say roll for her. But upon saying that, all I can say and or think is that I question what the next servant is, what their avenue is. Because I know they're buster, but I don't know what their skills are gonna be around. If it's just adding more damage to buster, or if it's similar traits to Koyanskaya, I'm curious. So as far as if you should wait for the next servant, I can't really say much. I'm not entirely sure. I can say with a hard yes that Koyanskaya is very good. But it makes me question just how equal is the next servant. Because I know people have said that the next servant does help in that Buster Avenue, but how great is it compared to Koyanskaya? Because if it's any better than Koyanskaya, that would be crazy. Because she's already wonderful all around. So yes, I'd say roll for her. And I'm just going to leave it at that. With the rest of this video possibly be me in agony. Oh, I guess no way. Come in. Get in here. Just walk in the door, unlocked. Just walk in. Get in here. Oh my god, we're skipping. Oh my god. Oh, this is wonderful. We just need 2 more. That's all we need. Woo! First. Oh my god. Oh, this is great. Okay. We got 2 more 10 rolls, then we can use our fragments, and then we got the 3 rank up quests just in case if we have to go into that. We're just getting more and more golf specials for Koyanskaya. Fragment of 2030 is a wonderful CE. Very good with C-stars. C-star gain per turn. Very good. The only downside is that it's a 5-star CE, so obviously it takes up the cost. As I was saying before, Koyanskaya literally just walked through our door without even, like, saying anything. Whether or not you should grail her, that is entirely up to you. That is entirely up to you. If you want to grail her, go for it. She's, like, she provides damage. She can give the buffs on her own. A gold servant. What we got? Really quick. Lancer. Okay. Kindness? Kindness. Okay. I should check the summons. We've gone 2 Valkyries and 3 kindnesses now. Oh, that was the end of that. Sorry. To continue what I was saying, as far as, like, should you grail her? Yeah, it's entirely onto you whether or not you want to do that. If you want to, there is no drawbacks. It's up to you. It's literally up to you if you want to grail her. She herself can provide the damage to herself, adding along another Koyanskaya to give that damage. Not only that, to add on a Merlin and or an El Malloy to add on that damage, she can provide all the damage she wants, further going into that grail. If you don't want to grail, then you don't want to grail. That's fine. But yeah, if you want to grail, then grail. There's no drawbacks. She's wonderful. She doesn't, like, when I say this, don't take it as a negative. She doesn't need a grail. I think she's fine on her own at where she's at. But if you want to grail her, I mean, hey, give her more damage, more HP. It's wonderful. I guess I could point out that if you do grail her to level 100, now this is, I believe, this is without adding the 1000 bow buff. So at level 100, she does have 12.7k attack damage, and her HP is 14.3k. And of course, just to make sure my English isn't that bad, when I say 12.7k, I mean it as in 12 dash, or not dash, comma 715. The 2 extra digits. So when I hope I'm using that right when I say 0.7k. So her attack at level 100 Grailed is 12.7k without the foe added on buffs. That gives you the 1k extra. But if you were to add that on, obviously it would be 13k. And then if you want to add on that extra 1,000 with the, I believe, I guess we can look really quick. I believe the I want to say 5-star foe. We'll go here and use this for example. These ones. No, it's 4-star. The 4-star, I guess, Hero Crystal Corona foe. If you use these to further enhance the 2k, that would be at level 100. The attack would be 14.7k. So that's pretty good. And then the Grail HP, if you were to go only for the 1000 foe, that would be 15.3k. If you were to add on the 4-star foe, I mean, obviously you can do the math yourself, but it'll be 16k. But if you want to go further beyond and just give her every Grail, which is a little scary considering that she's possibly still an enemy and people can just buy her over with her NFF services. Level 120 Grail. Her attack, and I'm gonna say this with both foes, the normal foe and the Corona 4-star foe that we're currently looking at, which I should check stream. Yeah, we're looking at it. Level 120, her attack would be with both of the foes doubling 2k, it would be 16.9k. And her HP will be 18.8k. So that, I mean, that's crazy. This is solely an opinion, but I've seen some people do it. I guess you can just, if you really want to focus on what avenue to go down, you can solely focus on like the attack foes and not really worry about the HP foes, but that's up to you. Me, I like to just max out in general. I don't like to leave like, I guess you could say like holes. I like to fill everything. But yeah, if, like I said before, if you want a Grail, she's worth it. She doesn't need it, but if you want a Grail and get that damage, you can. She's well then worth it. But Vinci, I don't want to talk to you. But yeah, she's worth it. That's all I can say, really. Oh, I guess this... Oh, forgive me. I guess I was talking earlier about the once per day 1 Saint summon. I wasn't sure if other banners were doing it. I guess, I don't know what you call it. 6th Anniversary Dioscuri pickup summon, which seems like a Lost Belt kind of summon, because the Mask Boy is from Lost Belt 3, she's from Lost Belt 4, and then Dioscuri is from Lost Belt 5. I guess they're doing the 1x too. But obviously we're not going to roll for that. We still need 2 more Foxy Mamas. With that, we're going to get into the fragrance or Saint Quartz that I cannot do for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see. Okay. Just exchange it all. Da Vinci, I don't care. Okay. Another 30, right? Nope, not even a 30. Okay. The worst case scenario. Bear with me, everyone. We will get through this very quick. Okay. Okay, this is where things are gonna get a little slow. I wish this didn't happen.
いらっしゃいだね、マスター君。
No, I don't want to talk to you. Why
それ
can't
とも盛大にリソースを使うのかな？
I don't know what you're saying, Da Vinci. Okay. As far as I guess I could talk about it. As far as SR servants go, depending on who they are, MP2 is my limit when it comes to them. And I guess it's this, well, she's single target, right? Yeah, to a single target. For her, any more that I would get, because she's single target, I'll basically burn. I don't care, Da Vinci. He's single target too, so obviously we're gonna burn Yang Qing, especially for spooking me when he tore down my door and it wasn't a Koyanskaya. And I think... Okay. Okay, I guess we can add her on. So she's AoE, for example, so using my policy, one more Valkyrie will do it, and anything beyond, I'm just gonna burn. Yeah, this should be nice. Oh, Da Vinci, stop talking, thank you. I don't believe... Oh, yep. Kindness. We got 2. She's AoE also. And I forgot to check the summon, because I thought that was a little weird that we got, like, what, 4 of the same servant? Yeah. What do we have? Oh, they are on... Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, they are on Raid Up. Okay. Okay, never... Alright, never mind. Forget I said anything. I'm dumb. Yeah, so... yeah, the worst case scenario. We're gonna have to burn some people alive really quick. 3 stars I always burn just to get the I believe the mana prisms to add on so I can get the CEs in store. Because I already have them all maxed at MP. Or have their MP maxed out. Gosh, how much time has passed? An hour, of course. Alright, we're not gonna burn everyone. I don't want to waste too much of everyone's time. We still need 2 more Foxy ladies. We need to get rid of these. The outlook of this changed. I don't know why. Okay. Make sure to keep one of everything. What would I sell? Okay. Yep. We only need 1. Yep. Yeah. Should be good. Meh. Okay. And then lastly, we just get rid of that. Sorry about this, everyone. We're scavenging. Oh my god. 1 more. Cleaner. Clean you out. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Let's get this. Let's just get this done and over with very quickly. Of course, we're gonna use our primordial goddess to just wipe away the competition. Okay. Bear with me. This will be quick.
その通りよ。原始の地獄に帰りなさい。究極女神ビーム。
Complete overkill. And then we just get the full MP refund. Wonderful. Beautiful. As expected of a goddess.
やりなさい。これが本当の私。始まりは極小、広がりは無限。すべて我が心臓に収まりゆく。エディンシュブラクエーサー。
MP refunded completely again. Berserker should be easy. Yep.
やります。そうでなくちゃ。私を悪魔と言った。
So we'll finish up this rank up quest, we'll get the 2 Saint Quartz and we'll have enough for a 10 times. And then hopefully we'll get 2 Koyanskayas in 1 11 times. If not, we're gonna start... we're gonna have to reach our hand into the wallet. And or... well... I should say that's the abbreviation for we're gonna give Koyanskaya our wallet. She's gonna take, hopefully not everything. While I drink my root beer. That I got from McDonald's this morning. That is now flat. Almost there. Yep, refunded.
ありのように並びなさい。信頼回帰、臨界、始まりの領域、花開く命の糸、すべてひとときの夢のように、エディンシブラクエーサー。
We did not get the refund. That should be fine. What's up, kitchen lady? What's on the menu? Eden Shigura Quasar.
始まりは極小、広がりは無限。すべて我が心臓に収まりゆく。エディンシブラクエーサー。私は善と悪が合体した究極の。
No offense, Bodica. We're in a hurry.
負ける道理がないのだわ。
Okay. Last one. We are not using them. There we go. Yes, yes, yes.
早書きです。カルウェットですから、水のうちに準備。破壊する。早書きです。カルウェット。早書きです。カルウェット平成。行きます。圧倒しよう。私を悪魔と言った。
So they told me.
その通りよ。原始の地獄に帰りなさい。究極女神ビーム。
It's only at 2 turns, so it should be fine. Yep, it's only berserkers. We'll be fine. Raiko. Oops, wrong.
醜悪だね。下がっているように。
Another, well, I mean, you would obviously assume. Another wonderful thing about Spacious Chart is that you can change, I believe for 3 turns, you can change her Noble Phantasm to Buster, so she goes well with any support unit that focuses on a specific type. Espionage, increase C-star drop rate for 3 turns, greatly increase C-star drop rate for 3 turns, further improving upon it, while also adding critical strength for 3 turns for all allies, not just to herself. Not bad. I'd be curious what the damage looks like, percent. Okay. We're back. Roll them. My door is unlocked. Just walk in. Assassin? Nothing. Reading holiday again. Another reading holiday. Yep. Just chilling in the library with Murasaki, and that's it. Okay. Alright. We're gonna have to do a contract of Koyanskaya as I hand my wallet over. Give me a second. This is not for human eyes to see. Of course I have to give her my password. Ugh. Oh no. Okay, 1 second. Here, give me 1 second, everyone. Bear with me. Okay, I can't believe this is happening. Koyanskaya is telling me I forgot my password. Hold on. Forgive me. Oh, where is it? Where am I? Right. Why can I not? I can't believe this is happening. Oh, this is irritating. I'm sorry, everyone. One second. Koyanskaya is being very difficult. Very difficult, actually, to the point where I'm actually getting a little irritated. I wanna... I wanna scratch my eyes out. Okay. This should work. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, okay. Alright, we should be able to do this now. 1 second. Try this again. Check stream, make sure everything's working. Okay. It isn't. Oh my god. It isn't incredible. I am sorry. Once. I'm literally not. Oh my. Here. My last solution. There's. Okay, let's try this again. If this doesn't work, then we're gonna have to do it manually. Oh my lord. I'm so sorry, stream. Why is this playing? Oh, the stream is in shambles. I'm just happy that we got our fox lady. Okay. It must be agonizing staring at that Be Right Back page or screen. Okay, let's try this. If this doesn't work, then we'll do it the easier way. But then again, we are doing the easier way. And it's not working for some strange reason. There we go. Password is not correct. Not correct. It's oh my god. Alright, we're doing something else. Okay. We're doing it the harder way, but it'll be easier. Where is it? 1 second. Okay. This should work. Is it going to work? Yes, I forgot my password. Let's just do this. Hold on. Why is it using my... Ugh. I don't know why it's trying to use my Google account. Koyan. Oh my lord. She doesn't just want my wallet, she wants my Google account. Here. I think I know what I need to do. Uh-huh.
おや、何か物入りかな？全小石の子。
Okay, I think this will work. Oh my god, it worked. Oh, this was agonizing. I had to change my passwords for this Foxy lady. Okay. Or maybe I didn't. Why is this not processing properly? Did it work?
とても君に幸運がありますように。
Okay, it worked. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so sorry. One thing I did, I think I found out, I can put up tabs, I believe. So I will have tabs up, so you can skip part of the parts where I'm not obviously doing the summoning and whatnot. I'll have that up. I'll make sure to get that up. If not, it will be in the bio where you can see. So you can skip around. Okay, 2 more Fox. That's what we need. Our goal. Nope. Necromancy. Another reading holiday. We're gonna burn so many of these. Oh, that was it. 2 more golf specials in Shinji. Nope, another Shinji. Another reading holiday. That's all she wrote. I mean, surely 2 Fox ladies can't eat all these golf specials. We need more. If only 2 more were to show up, they could finish the rest of these sandwiches. Surely they'll show up. And all these books that we have. All this wasted knowledge that could be put to proper use. Servant. What we got? Lancer. Not bad. We could use more Quinn. We already have her, but it's nice to have her MP up. More books. Nursery Rhyme isn't gonna like this. Our last 10 times pull, plus taking out more funds of Avalon that could be used to building the stream. Servant. I don't even know if I clicked correctly. Rider. Nope, I didn't even click it. Part of the poisonous snake. One second. You're draining me. Alright, we just started the 10 times again, as you can tell by the volume. Nothing. Books. Books followed by pain. Servant. something. Maybe. Rider. Archer. Nothing. As much as I don't want SR servants, it would be nice to get some more rare prisms. And this is our first Great Marshal of Magic, I believe. Yep. More books. God. 3 more. Servant. Saber. Nothing. Holy Shroud. Match Zoline. Books. We're gonna speed this up a little bit. Books. More and more books. Murasaki's gonna run out of room for books. Gold. What we got? What we got? Open the door. Come right in. Lancer. Highness. Whatever. Another one. We got a party. Who is it? Another kindness. Another. Okay. Who else? Surely there's more. There's more. Come in. We've gotten 2 of 4 servants. Another Lancer. Is it Valkyrie? It's Valkyrie. We got all 3. Surely the 4th one is the assassin, right? Nothing. Oh my lord. God. We had the entire gang, the entire Scooby-Doo gang, but we didn't have Fred. Ugh. No. 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 Ugh. 1 second. Ugh. Here, take my money. Ugh. Wait. Okay, no, sorry. Continuing on. The things I do for my wives, I swear. Room guard, a wonderful CE. No. Nothing. 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 Ugh. Servant. Who is it? Lancer. Kindness. I think that's all of our kindnesses I think we ever maxed out. Ugh. No. Nope. Come on. Nope. That's it. Nope. No. We are going broke. We're gonna have to do that rank up quest again another 30 times. Nope. They reset? No. Did it reset again? Yep, servant. Show yourself. It's a Lancer. I don't know, maybe a 5-star Lancer? Maybe? No. You're going right in the oven, kindness. Along with some bread. Okay. We've really hit rock bottom. We're gonna have to sell some servants or burn some servants. Yep. Then CEs. Oh my god. This is too much. Look at all these sandwiches. They could all go to our additional 2 Koyanskayas. Like, come on. Oh, this is agony. That should be fine. Shinji, whatever. Oh, there we go. What we got? Get out of here. We don't need any more tongues. Too lewd. No more bentos. No more whatever this is. Actually, we could probably delete everything else that's here. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. There we go. Yes. Yep. I'm in a hurry. Yep. Spicy bentos. Or soup. Something. What is it? You don't need this many books. You most definitely do not need this many books. Okay, we're good. Rank up. I think we only need to do one, I believe. Yeah. We just gotta complete one, we'll get the additional 10 Saint Quartz, and then we'll have enough for another 30. And hopefully we get 4 Koyanskayas in one 11 times roll. Pretty sure we have enough sandwiches for 2 more Koyanskayas. The Rupert has gone completely flat. We are really at the bottom right now. Just get the attack buff just in case. I guess I can mention it right now. At the end of the stream, I will re-mention it, but part 4.5 of Lost Belt number 6 we will be continuing this Friday. And thankfully this time there is no Morgan's maintenance pitfall that we'll run into, surely. But then again, I'm sure that won't happen again. That was quite the rare spectacle to happen, especially while we're streaming. That was awful. I'm sorry, now that I think about it, I guess I should have prepared for this instead of doing this during the middle of a Rolls stream. I should have done this before stream. My fault. But then again, I don't stream on Thursdays, so this was like out of the blue for me.
下がっているように。これが本当の私。始まりは極小。
Two things I can say. I'm either right after I'm done with the stream, I'm either gonna go to bed with a semi grin on my face, or a giant smile on my face getting 2 more Koyanskayas right after I'm done with the stream. I'm gonna collapse in my bed.
私を悪魔と言ったその通りよ原始の地獄に帰りなさい究極女神覚えてなさいよ今回はうまくいきました
Alright, one last battle. Ugh. Oh, fine, I got the right one. We're doing this for you, Mr. Mozart. Certainly not the foxy lady that's taking everything out of my wallet. For NF services. Oh yeah, this should be fine. Or wait. I think? Yeah, this is fine. Should be enough. Just in case. Alright, there we go. Okay. I don't care. You can do your idle stuff in hell. There we go. I'm gonna be in agony if this isn't 10 Saint Quartz. Maybe I just assumed it was. It should be. Yeah, it is. Okay. Thank God. Yep, there we go. Alright. Here we go. Roll it. Give me another one. Servant. Archer. Nothing. 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 You're here. You're not here. Ugh. I might. Hold on. I might have to check Avalon's funds after this, if we have to go again. She's just draining me dry. What do you mean you want my house? I got all these sandwiches for you. Surely that's enough. Ugh. Servant, come on. I don't need any more Lancers. Archer. Emiya. Get back in the kitchen. Ugh. Okay. We're getting more. More Lancers, that is. I don't need you. We need some Fox booby traps. Oh. I'm running out of energy. Our last 30 roll. And then I gotta look at my wallet. I don't know. I don't need any more supporters. Zhugliang is very good. I need my Foxy lady. Okay, come on. It's another Lancer. I don't need to see it. It's not that one. Another one. Who is it? Another Lancer.
Servant, 諸葛孔明だ。何？別人じゃないかと。
Yeah, you are the wrong person.
その通り。エルメロイ2世だ。だが力は引き継いでいる。
You're supposed to be some Foxy lady. Oh my lord. These polls were great, except for the fact that I didn't want any of these people. I don't need another Neza. I think I have her maxed. 1 second. I have to check Avalon's funds. This is actually a little sad. What do we got? Do we have any more for you, my lady? Okay, we're still okay. Okay, wow, we are at okay. We have more for you. We're doing good. I completely underestimated how much funds Avalon has. That is the first mistake as a king I have ever made. This fox can take a lot. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Back on track. And we're back to skipping. No. No. We've gone plenty of Lancers. We don't need any more. We need assassins. Oh, servant. Servant. Come on. Lancer, nope, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see this screen. One more. One more. Get over here. We got your sandwiches in back. We're waiting for the other one. Where is the other one? Here it is. It has to be this one. It's not this one. Alright, we're skipping. Okay, whatever. We got the third. We just need one more. We're waiting for one more. Someone turn on that fan. We gotta get that sandwich smell. See, right there. We got it up and running. Get that golf special out there. We gotta get that scent going throughout the air. We gotta invite the entire neighborhood. Servant. Archer. Nope. Servant. One time. Nope. Our last 10 times summon. God. Okay. To be honest, we're doing pretty good. Just don't drain me completely. Oh wait, what happened? Wait, sorry. 1 second. Okay, sorry, I thought something was wrong. We're fine. Sorry for this minor backup. Okay, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. I'm so sorry, stream. I did something stupid, and it's hurting me. 1 second. Let's try this one last time. Okay, yeah, 1 second. So sorry, 1 second, we almost have it. I am so sorry I wasted everyone's time. I'm just gonna say this. The Fox took so much of my money to the point where the government thought I don't know how to say this. The government thought that there was some fraudulent things happening, even though I'm approving of these money takings of this Fox. And now basically this all happened because I pushed the wrong button and this happened. And now I'm in quite the bind, at least for 24 hours. So I'm gonna have to end stream here. I'm so sorry for having you all wait. But then again, if you're watching as a video, you're not gonna see this because I'm gonna have tabs up and you're obviously gonna see that nothing happens. So we ended off with 3 Fox ladies, and possibly either later tonight or tomorrow I will continue those rolls. I will not be streaming it because I just need one more. I probably will be posting it, but this was quite the agonizing yet still going on road that we are currently on. And there's outside affairs trying to interfere with getting me MP4 Koyanskaya. But yeah, the stream's ending. That's basically what I'm saying. I'm so sorry, everyone. And with that, I guess I can just shout out everything. Of course, you already know what channel this is if you are watching Julius Faye. Follow me on my Twitter. I post memes. I keep updates of what I'm going to play, when I'm going live. But then again, that's on YouTube as well, or at least it's soon to be. Instagram is coming at some point, not sure when. Twitter is Julius Faye, JuliusFae_, the king, you know. I guess next stream will be on Friday. We are continuing part 4, which is part 4.5 of Lost Belt number 6. And we will finally be confronting the queen and not driving our caravan straight into the maintenance pit. As you know, if you don't know, watch my last video and you'll see what happens. It was a tragedy. But we will be continuing it and we will be grinding it to get into Act 2 because I know we're behind. But with that, we have MP3 Koyan and hopefully MP4. You'll be seeing a post soon enough of me getting it, hopefully. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you stuck around all this time, I want to say thank you and sorry at the same time. I'm sorry you had to wait all this time staring at what is Neko arc. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you Friday. I didn't end that properly, I'm sorry. Basically, good morning and or good night, Avalon.